So Minecraft speedrunning is tremendously popular, seeing people beat the game as fast as possible and defeating the Ender Dragon at insane speeds compared to what it would normally take a casual player to do is extremely interesting to many people. As such, popular Minecraft speedrunners such as Dream, Illumina HD, and more have exploded in popularity, showing their skills and game knowledge to the world. However, there is a weirder side to Minecraft speedrunning that not many people know about, and that are subcategories of Minecraft speedrunning where the community creates unique win conditions for the game, giving some alternative and silly speedrun categories where you need to complete a specific task to beat the game. These categories can range from anything from eating a potato to collecting all of the items in the game. So here are the 5 Minecraft speedruns that will blow your mind. But before we get into it, please sub to the channel for more speedrunning vids like this. Every sub helps a small channel like this out. So with that out of the way, let's get into it. Mine a chunk. So in Minecraft, the worlds generated are divided into biomes and chunks. Biomes are the different environments that you can find in Minecraft worlds, common examples being plains, jungles, mountains, deserts, and so on. Within these biomes are what is called chunks. A chunk is how the game divides sections of the map, and when you load into a game, it will typically see square sections of the map missing while the game loads. This chunk is 16 blocks by 16, and has a height of 256 blocks. So quite a large amount of blocks. As you can imagine, in the mine a chunk speedrun category for Minecraft, players need to mine everything in an entire chunk going from the dirt blocks all the way down to bedrock. This, as you can imagine, is not so simple. It is a lot to ask to mine an entire chunk. There's after all about 65,000 blocks in an entire chunk. This is a lot to mine. The goal of the speedrun is to mine to the top layer of bedrock of a chunk, so speedrunners need to make mining as easy as possible. Running this category is a long ordeal that takes over an hour long. To officially do this speedrun first requires you to make preparations, things such as acquiring wood, food, get enchanted diamond pickaxes from villagers and igloos, and you need quite a lot of resources to mine mass amounts of blocks effectively, so in the time to mine a chunk category, quite a large portion of the run is simply making preparations. One of the most important aspects to the mine a chunk category is finding a ravine after you have the items you need. You see, ravines is an environment generated in Minecraft worlds that is basically a giant hole going far into the ground. Since there isn't any rules as to which chunk you have to mine, the only way to do a competitive speedrun in this category is to find a chunk within a ravine, hopefully taking out a lot of the legwork for you in mining. Remember, the goal is to remove all of the blocks in a chunk going all the way down to bedrock, so having less blocks to mine is the goal. Mining a chunk that is not in a ravine will likely add hours to a run, so there really isn't an option for mining a ravine. That being said, you still need to mine a lot, and by a lot, I mean it still takes about an hour to do this with enchanted pickaxes. As such, the world record for this category stands at 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 39 seconds by a Russian speedrunner named Kita, who managed to speed through the stone and terraform the chunk to be an empty space from bedrock to sky. There's something oddly satisfying about these runs, as the process of mining everything all the way down to bedrock is quite aesthetic. Get cake. Another niche category speedrunning is what's called as obtain item. However, it's not simply getting the first block you see. There are individual subcategories for obtaining items, such as categories for obtaining a diamond the fastest, or an emerald, or golden apple, or so on. However, one unique category is speedrun for getting a cake. Believe it or not, but cake percent is actually a fairly competitive category. Kind of. You see, making a cake in Minecraft is quite a complicated process. You need milk buckets, sugar, an egg, and wheat. However, the easier way to get a cake is to trade with a villager. An expert level villager will sell a cake for an emerald, and this is a lot faster of a process than making a cake yourself. Popular Minecraft speedrunner Illumina HD started grinding cake percent on stream, and the strategy is basically obtaining a cake from trading with a villager. The main skill of this category is being fast at menus, and Illumina managed to get the cake in 16 seconds in 650 milliseconds. Truly one of the greatest speedrun records of all time. However, a speedrunner recently came out of nowhere and stole that cake percent record from Illumina. A speedrunner named Bloonskiller acquired a cake in 15 seconds and 650 milliseconds, putting the Minecraft speedrunning legend Illumina HD to shame. With Illumina HD recently getting the 1.16 world record, the real question is, will he regain his title of the world record holder for the cake percent? Only time will tell. Get a diamond. So like I mentioned, there are various categories of speedruns in Minecraft where you have to obtain an item as fast as possible, like the get a cake category. There's also the get a diamond category, where a player has to find a diamond and the run is over. You may assume that speedrunning getting a diamond would be pretty interesting, since diamonds are a rare item and are found quite deep underground. There surely has to be some detailed strategy as to how to mine a diamond quickly. Diamonds are typically found from diamond ore. This rare block is found underground, starting from the 5th block layer from bedrock all the way way to the 16th layer. The chance of finding them is pretty rare. About 1 in 1,200 of blocks within the zone are diamond ore. Not to mention, mining diamond ore and actually getting the diamond item from it requires an iron pickaxe, so trying to find this ore is quite a challenge and requires you to at least craft an iron pickaxe. All of that being said, this is not exactly how the speedrun category is played out. You see, there is more than one way to obtain a diamond in Minecraft, and there are various ways to obtain diamonds without mining for them the old-fashioned way. Diamonds most notably generate in chests that are found in various generated structures. One common way to find a diamond in a chest is from a weaponsmith chest or a toolsmith chest in villages. The toolsmith chest has a 9.9% chance of containing a diamond, whereas a weaponsmith has a 16.2% chance of having one. Due to the fact that villages are on the surface of a Minecraft world and you can spawn village, obtaining a diamond with this method is the fastest theoretical way to get a diamond in Minecraft. As such, the speedrun world record is literally a guy loading into the game and opening a chest in a village and collecting the diamond. Yeah, it's pretty silly. Surprisingly enough, getting a cake turned out to be a lot more complicated than getting a diamond. I think a speedrun record for a fraction of a second has to be some sort of record in itself. Dying sheep wool. So why do people play Minecraft? To explore unique worlds, build cool houses and bases, or to dye sheep? In the Sonic, Tails, and Knuckle category, this is all you do. The name comes from the joke of dyeing sheep wool in the colors of Sonic characters, blue for Sonic, red for Knuckles, and orange for Tails. The rules for this category on speedrun.com is as follows. Time ends when a speedrunner has dyed one sheep blue, not light blue, one sheep orange, and another sheep red. That's it. You make dye, find sheep, and then the run is over. Now, to make dye requires you to find colored flowers commonly found in grasslands and then turn them into dye. It's not that hard to spawn directly on top of a bed of flowers, so finding the flowers is simply a matter of reloading a new seed until you get a seed that you are near flowers with. That, and then finding 3 sheep to dye. Due to how basic this speedrun category is, it's pretty accessible to people looking for an easy to run to grind out, and there isn't any special tricks or extensive game knowledge needed. Heck, even you watching this video right now have a shot at being the world record holder for this category if you grinded it enough. Everything I've said in this video is pretty much all you need to know about the speedrun, whereas getting a challenge on a category like beating 1.16 Minecraft requires tremendous skill, game knowledge, and practice to beat. As such, the world record for this Minecraft speedrun category is an insanely fast 10 seconds and 53 milliseconds by a speedrunner named DD LaFuane, who managed to turn all the sheep into Sonic characters. Full inventory. In Minecraft, you have 4 armor slots, 27 storage slots, 9 hotbar slots, and an offhand slot. However, as many of you would know, if you play Minecraft for any length of time, those inventory slots get filled up pretty fast, so chests become a staple of the game, especially in survival playthroughs. The full inventory category challenges players to fill all 36 inventory slots, and they must be unique items. Just filling your inventory with dirt blocks won't cut it. You need many different types of blocks to beat this challenge. So where is the quickest way of getting a variety of different blocks? Playing the game casually, you often get the same selection of blocks: dirt, wood, stone, and so on. So biomes or chunks are pretty limited in the diversity of blocks. However, villages actually have quite a lot of different blocks and items in them. You have farms which produce crops and food, animals, furniture, villagers to trade with, and chests full of random loot. The full inventory category picks a seed where you are in the middle of a village and players have to blow everything up with TNT to take things from chests. The record for the speedrun belongs to a speedrunner named Botulinum, who managed to get a full inventory of unique items in 23 minutes and 59 seconds. You will notice how he just blows stuff up in the village with TNT, and the reason for this is that destroying the village, chests, and buildings with TNT is a lot faster than manually having to loot, break down blocks, etc. Quite a fun speedrun category, especially when TNT is a large part of the run. That being said, this does have a lot of RNG, as what is in these chests comes down to luck. I imagine getting a record in this category requires a lot of resets, doing the same routine over and over again, but getting different results with items you get. And as you are at the mercy of the game's RNG quite a lot, even if you do get the best and most optimal movement and execution, you can still simply fail because of poor luck. I wouldn't recommend running this category if you don't like resetting the game a lot. Well, if you made it this far in the video, chances are you'll enjoy some of my other videos. Feel free to subscribe and see every time I make a new video. See ya!